There we go. Now everything is set up. I was running around like crazy today. So, actually, all this week has been like crazy. I feel like you guys have those weeks where you feel like you do something and then you never check anything off your list of like what you had to do. And then you still have like 8,000 things left to do, and your list gets bigger and bigger as you keep going. That's me this week. So, hopefully, you guys are having that week as well. So I have a lot of stuff for you guys. Um, we're gonna do some. I created some new bling mixes that we are going to mix up, and then we are going to do those on. I have some of these like compacts. Renee had posted for like her bling challenge project. She had posted hers was the little compacts like this. So I figured we could do some like that. So we have the circle ones and the little heart ones, and these have the veneer on both sides. So these are like perfect little quick, easy projects to do. And then like Renee did, you can put like your initials on here. You could put someone's name on them, whatever you wanted to do. And let me adjust this. That's why it looks all weird. So, okay, so that's better. So I created the mixes. Then I wanted to show you guys the pattern from this month's bling box. I forget who it was. I think it was Janet had pointed out that the pattern was a little bit too long. So I did adjust it and I sent everybody out a copy of it. I emailed it to you. I emailed it to everybody, as well as I put a copy in your account that you could download. So I do apologize that there was an issue with it. I think the other tumbler that I had made, I think I used some 12s in the center of it, which is why it had the 4 extra lines. So as you're going through it, when you modify it, if you had already started at the top and you're going down, the pattern will still work out. It's just because the top 2 lines and the bottom 2 lines were completely solid crystal. The only modification you would have to make is that when you get to the bottom, you're going to take off 4 rows, and you're going to make this very last row here on this butterfly, you're going to move it up 1. So instead of doing this row here in the butterfly, you're going to make that one solid black, and then the pattern will still work out, because that's what I ended up doing. If you had not started this, then take off the top 2 rows, take off the top 2 and the bottom 2, and the pattern will work out perfectly. You won't have to make any modifications other than removing those 2 rows. If you have any questions about that, or you didn't get the email, or you're not seeing it in your account, please reach out to me. info@blingyourthings.com, and I will make sure that you get a copy of the revised pattern. So this is what it looks like. I am so happy with like the colors, like how the pink mochas kind of like stand out against the fuchsia, as well as how they kind of like hide in the background, but they pop out a little bit. I think this tumbler is like so cute. It's so beautiful. So I would love to see your guys's when you're done. If you would like to post those in the group, that would be awesome. And let me see who is all here. I'm sorry, I did not say hi to everybody. Hi, Mona. Hi, Lori. Miss Dativa, how are you? Renee is here. Teresa is here. Teresa from Missouri, right? You're not the local Teresa. You're Teresa from Missouri. And then who else? Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Miss Cassie's here. Sabrina, what are you? Where can we put down our emails? What do you mean by that? Do you mean like on the website, or what exactly do you mean by put down your email? Where are you trying to put it? If you need to send me an email, the email is info@blingyourthings.com. And I usually get back to everybody within 24 hours of you contacting me. So what else? We are currently in the pre-order of what month are we going into? Into the November Bling box. It is already like 3/4 sold out. So those boxes will go out on November 1st because it does fall in the middle of a week. It's not on a Friday or on the weekend. So those will go out on the 1st. If you're new to our group and kind of like what we do, every month we do a flat back Bling box where you get in the Bling box, you get 1 to 2 projects and then at least 5 to 6 full-size rhinestone products that are to make those projects that both go around like a central theme. And then I create new patterns for that month, whether that's a like honeycomb pattern or like a dual honeycomb pattern. I've done some cushion method patterns for that tumbler for you to make. And then the rhinestones to make that are included in the box. And then there's usually a smaller project that goes in with that so that you can use the stones that were included in the box, and then you most months you have stones left over so that you can make other projects as well. Then you get free shipping on the box. I do a live tutorial with you guys every week. We do a live unboxing, and everything is you get it at like 25% off what it would be if you had purchased everything individually. So if you missed a month, you can still order everything individually. You're just going to end up paying more than what you would if you ordered during the pre-order. And then some months, if I have boxes left over, you can still buy them, but they would be the full price. You're not receiving the discount that you receive by ordering them during that 2-week pre-order. And then you also get exclusive discounts on future orders that only those discounts you get by being a member of the box. So in this month's box, the project was these 20-ounce tumblers and then the pattern that came with it. And then you got all of the rhinestones to make this project. Plus there was some smaller projects in here that were these, what are these ribbons? These like little ribbon cutouts. And then you have the stones to make those as well. So Tiffany got her box the other day. Awesome. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. I can't wait to get them out. And I will be doing a sneak peek this month. I know I tell you guys that for like the last 3 months. I promise you there will be a sneak peek this month. I'm ahead of the game this month. So there will be a sneak peek. I will be letting you guys know. So Sabrina is saying on the website, so if you're trying to get the 15% off discount code, when the box pops up, you just enter your contact information in there. And then after you enter your name and your email, the system will automatically email you your discount code. I think that's what you're talking about. If not, give me a little bit more detail about like where on the website you're trying to enter it, and then we can work that out. And otherwise, you can email me, info@blingyourthings.com, and we'll get it worked out for you, hon. So, what's the other thing? I have like 8 projects going on. Do you guys do that? So, like, this was the other one, the other pattern that we started a couple weeks ago with the skull cutouts, the vinyl, and we put these on. So I started this one. I've only got this far done. And this was that mix that we created on the live as well. This was the Tennessee whiskey mix. It has this like the oranges and the opals and some black diamond orange and all that good stuff. So my goal is to like try to get this one finished very, very soon. Hopefully I can show you guys before Halloween. Like that's my goal, is to get it done before Halloween. So there was one other thing I want to, it was this. So if you guys are local and you would like to do an in-person class with me, I am partnering with a local business that they have like a secondhand resell craft store, which I really, really love this idea. Where you go, if you have things like in your craft room that you're not using and you're not going to use them anymore and you need to like de-stash them, you can literally take your stuff to their store and they will buy it from you. And they'll either give you cash or you can get in-store credit and then buy other things that you need in their store. Like, how cool is that? Like, you get stuff for the things that you don't need, and you can buy other things because other people are in there, like, purging their craft stores as well. And you're not paying retail. Like, that's so amazing. So they do classes on the weekends and some weeknights. So if you live in the Seminole, Largo, Clearwater, St. Pete area, and you would like to do an in-person class, we are going to be doing these license plate frames, and there's like 5 different color options. So we will be doing these, and I'm trying to work with her to see if there's a way that we can do like a live stream option, kind of how we do this. And if you wanted to do like an online class, I would send you everything in advance. I don't know if we'd have enough time to like do it this time. So I would send you everything in advance, and then you could do the class with us online as well as the other people that will be there with us in person. So if you are local and you want to do that, I do have the listing on the website, but it's kind of like hidden. So I need to add it so that you guys can see it. But if you're interested in that, send me a DM, info@blingyourthings.com. And we'll get that set up for you. I can give you the location and whatnot. It's over in Seminole. It's not far from me. So I'm so excited about that. Because like this, there's going to be way more like in-person classes that I can do now that I found like a location that we can do that. So it's so exciting. So excited. All right. Anyway, enough about all of that stuff. Let's see. So let me show you the 2 mixes that I made a little bit ago. And this will be the giveaway that we do tonight. I will give you 1 pack of each of the new mixes, and then I'm going to give you one of the compact mirrors so that you can make those as well. So you'll have a little project to make plus the 2 new mixes. So here we go, and I'm going to take me off. There we go. Yeah, because Tiffany, you're kind of close to me, right? You're like within an hour or so. I think you live, I can't remember if you live north or south of me, but I think you're not that far. So it might be a little bit of a drive, but yeah, I would love to meet you in person. This is the first mix that I made. We have the holidays coming up, and I know a lot of us are already starting to do like holiday themed items. So I wanted to make something new for you guys that is holiday themed. So this has like red and green as well as some crystal in it. So I think this is going to look really awesome. But what should we name this one? So I don't know if you guys have noticed, almost all of my custom mixes have the name of a country song. So I'm trying to stay on that theme. but I would like for you guys to help me give these a name. What are some names that you guys think I should name this mix? So here is the first one. And I don't know why my camera is so far off today. So this is the first one. What do you guys think of that one? So Sativa says small town. Who sings that? Is that oh, I know what one that is. That's what's his name? The song that people are being so controversial about. That could be a good name. So yeah. And then I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna use this on the little compact here in a second. And then I will show you the other one. And then the way that we do the giveaways is you will have to, I'll give you guys like a code word that you will enter in the comments. And then the streaming service that I use will randomly pick somebody. And then if you win, all you need to do is go to our website and order one of our free patterns. That way I have your contact information and your address. And then when you check out, in the notes to check out, you'll just leave like today's date and that you were the Bling Kit winner. And I will get the order shipped out to you. And you don't have to order anything. If you want to order something, you're more than welcome to. But you are not required to order anything in order to receive the little kit that we give away. If you don't live in the US, though, I will ask that you pay for shipping because international shipping is kind of expensive. So there is that. And I feel like we need to add some more of this green in here. So 1 second, let me grab it needs some more green. That's better. So, what should we name these? I need some ideas. Renee says Christmas in a small town. And I might have missed some. I'm sorry. Cassie says North Pole. Sativa says small town. Any other options, guys? And it doesn't have to be Christmas related. Where's my dang camera? Here we go. What do you think of this one? Can you guys even see? Is it like blurry? They are. Can you see better? So this one has some like opal colors and some white and some red and some crystal. So this one's kind of like, this one reminds me of like a gingerbread house for some reason. So, all right, let's put these on. Let's use these to make one of these compacts. And then let's zoom in a little bit so you all can see. So as always, you should always sand your project before you start. So I am just using 120 grit sandpaper. You can use, I would recommend only going up to like a 60 grit sandpaper. If you go smaller than that, you might end up with a gritty surface, and you don't want that. Like, you still want a smooth surface. You're sanding so that you're taking off a shiny finish if it has one, and then you're adding extra depth to your surface to improve your glue's area to attach to. So you're kind of like giving your glue area to take root, if you will. And you don't have to go crazy sanding it. Just enough that you're sanding that surface off. You're adding a little bit of texture and depth. And you're giving your glue an area that it can attach to. So that looks pretty good. And I don't have any paper towels out here. So I'm going to use an alcohol prep pad. You want to clean with rubbing alcohol to, one, take off like the debris, the dust that you just created by sanding, as well as to dry that surface. You don't want to use like water or a cleaner because it's not going to dry right away. And you don't want to leave a layer of moisture before you put your glue down, because it's going to prevent your glue from curing fully, which is going to decrease. It's going to prevent your glue from curing 100%. So you don't want to do that. So yeah, you can just use alcohol to clean the surface, and that will work perfectly. So we're going to use this mix first. This one's more like whitish with like red accents. Then for glue, I'm using Super Tight Fusion Tack. It's a white glue. It dries clear. Can be used fabric, leather, glass, plastic, tumblers. It dries in 24 hours and it's waterproof in 72 hours. So after you finish and you go to wash, like, I still haven't washed this one yet because I'm going to wait a full 5 days actually before I wash this. You should wait. Always read the back and see what the manufacturer recommends. So this one saying that it's not going to be waterproof for 72 hours, that means if I need to wash my project when I'm done, I'm not going to touch this until after 72 hours. I'm not going to wash it until after it's waterproof. If you wash it before, you're taking the chance that the water is going to get into your glue. And again, it's not going to cure fully. And it'll probably make your rhinestones fall off as you're washing it. So if you use a different kind of glue, just read what the manufacturer's directions say on how long you should wait before it is waterproof. And the pattern for that tumbler is on our website. I did make it in 3 different sizes. It's for SS20 on a 20 ounce, and then SS16 on a 20 ounce skinny, as well as the 20 ounce fix. And then we have all of those tumbler sizes in-house as well. So I'm just going to put down a little bit of glue. Again, with your glue, you don't need a whole lot. You don't want the glue oozing out the sides of your stone. I don't have any paper towels out here. Oh, someone had asked me, they always have problems getting the blunted needle off the end of their syringe. So they asked me, like, what do I do? What's the easy way to get this off? I always have a pair of tweezers, one to help like take stones off when I mess up, but I also use them if I can't get this off, if it's kind of tight. I will put my tweezers around this and then pinch down on this side and then literally turn it and it comes right off. So it's kind of like giving yourself like a wrench to help you get that off. So just keep that in mind if you ever have issues trying to get this off. And I do use, I use these like 100 times. Well, maybe not 100, but a whole lot. If this starts to clog up on you, I always have a pin from my sewing kit, like just like a pin that you use to like attach your fabrics. And this size fits perfectly in the 20 gauge. If you have an 18, that might be a little bit small and you might have to get a smaller one. But I don't usually go from like this end, I go from the inside, because if there's a plug of dry glue in here, I don't want to push it up in there. It's just going to make it clog again. So I actually want to push it out. So I'll take this off and then put the needle in there. So just a tip on how you can reuse these. All right, let's do this. And when I'm doing any project, I always do kind of like my outside line first. Because when you do an outline, it helps improve the appearance of your finished project, making it look a little bit more polished. And I dropped that one, I'm just going to leave it. And when I do this one, I'm just going to do a scatter, which is just randomly placing the stones in different sizes. Hi, Janet, how are you? Oh, I think, weren't you the one who mentioned, it was you, right, that mentioned about the tumbler pattern, that it was too short? So thank you for that. I did try to fix that for everyone. So if you are just joining us, what we are doing is I made 2 new holiday themed mixes today, and we mixed them up at the beginning of the live. So I am showing you guys what they look like now. And we will be doing a giveaway, and you're going to get, whoever the winner is today will get a pack of each of the new mixes that we made, as well as one of our compacts, like the compact that I am working on, for you to make your project. And then I will give you guys the keyword here shortly. And then we also talked about the bling boxes are currently in pre-order. If you want to join us, they are about 3/4 sold out. They will ship out on November 1st. Why do I keep moving? I need to stay right here. Sorry. And if you want more info on the bling boxes, just go to our website and then there is a tab for the bling boxes. And I just updated that page to kind of make it a little bit more clear of everything that is going on with those when they ship and all of that good stuff. So with this, I am just randomly placing the rhinestones in different sizes and whatever way they're going to fit. When you're doing scatter, you just have to remember that you are going to have gaps. You have to embrace the gaps. You are placing circular objects up against each other. There is no way mathematically possible that you could end up with zero space in between your stones. And it is okay to have gaps in between your rhinestones. Like, you're not going to be like as close as I am right now showing you guys this. And at a distance, you're not even going to notice those gaps. The other thing that you could do is you could color like the background of this to help blend that in with the color of your stones. And when I do that, I try to use a color that is going to be similar to the rhinestone color, but the largest color like in the mix. So like if this mix was predominantly red, I would color this background red. If this mix was predominantly white, I would try to paint this white, and I could use spray paint or anything like that too. Spray paint, acrylic paint. Just remember to sand your projects. And so Sativa is saying sleigh ride is a possibility. Oh, and Leanne, I know you didn't mean like that, but delicate could also be a name. And this project really isn't any different than doing, say, a tumbler or a pen. It's just a smaller project. And especially if you're new and starting out, this is like the perfect size project to get yourself going and kind of like understanding, one, how to use the tools, how to use the glue, how much glue should you use, and things like that. So these compacts are like the perfect project to start with. But you said the name Delicate, which that is the name of a song. Granted, that person's not exactly country anymore, but that is a Taylor Swift song. And Taylor Swift is very, very trending right now. It doesn't matter. Anytime I turn on my social media, there is Taylor Swift something. And I'm kind of like at this point, like let the girl have her life. Like, let her live in private, please. But that could possibly be a name. So what else? Any other ideas? So we have this one. And let me finish this section and I will do the other half with the other one that we just made. And so if you are just joining us, we made two new custom mixes today. And I am showing you guys those right now. I'm making a scatter design on this compact. Just randomly placing the stones. For prep, we prepped this compact by sanding it with 120 grit sandpaper. For glue, I am using super tight fusion tack. It's a white glue, it dries clear. You don't have to use this glue, you could use other glues that you prefer. You could use, like if I was giving this to someone, I would actually probably use a 2-part epoxy because it's probably going to get handled a whole lot and probably put in someone's purse. So I want that extra protection of the 2-part epoxy to ensure that it lasts for a long time. So we are going to use the 2 mixes that we made as our giveaway item for this evening. And I'm going to give you guys the keyword here in a second. And then we will pick the winner at the end. The way that it works is if you do win, you will go to our website, order one of our free patterns. That way I have your contact information. And it is a secure way to give me that information. You don't have to buy anything. You're more than welcome to if you want to, but you are not required to, and you do not need to enter your credit card information to check out since you are ordering the free pattern. And then in the notes at checkout, just leave today's date and that you were the winner. That is how I will pull your order and get it shipped out to you. If you don't live in the US though, I will ask that you pay for shipping. And you will just contact me at info@blingyourthings.com and we will coordinate that. So that is what it is starting to look like. So we still need a name. I'm kind of liking the delicate birch trees with cardinals. Oh yeah, the stones were delicate. Yes, I got you now. Sorry. So let me put this in here. So the keyword, while I'm doing this, you guys can go ahead and enter the keyword if you want. The keyword is #holiday. So don't forget the hashtag. And then we will pick the winner from that. We are in the middle of the pre-order for the bling boxes that will ship out on the 1st. Those have 1 to 2 projects. It's a box that we do every month. It has 1 to 2 projects, 5 to 6 full-size retail products, free shipping, exclusive discounts, tutorials, patterns, all kinds of fun stuff. We do an unboxing every month. So those are on our website under the holidays, under the bling box section. So this is the other one. This one looks more like Christmas bulby. So let's do this one on this side. So what other kinds of projects are you guys working on? Is anybody starting to work on holiday projects yet? We are having a Halloween party next weekend, and I ordered something that is supposed to be here tomorrow, and I hope that I have enough time to rhinestone it. I don't know that I would be able to show you guys until after Halloween. We'll see if I get it done. If I get it done in time, I will, maybe we'll do like a special live, and I will hop on and show you guys, or maybe we can do a live and bling it together. We'll see. It's going to be exciting. So this one, kind of similar colors, it's just different shades. And there's no white in this one. There is crystal, but there's no white. It reminds me more of like Christmas bulbs and Christmas lights. But if you guys have any name suggestions, I would love to hear them. I tried to name all of the mixes after country songs. So like what's the other mix? I have like the Somewhere on the Beach. That's a Dierks Bentley song. Chasing You. That's Morgan Wallen. What else was there? Tennessee Whiskey. This one, the Halloween mix. Tennessee Whiskey. That's a Chris Stapleton song. Neon Moon is, oh, who was that? They don't even sing anymore. Anyway, so that's what I try to keep my mixed names themed around. So if you have any suggestions, and you are a country fan too, I would love to hear your ideas on what we could name these two mixes. But yeah, what are you guys, is anybody working on holiday projects yet? Do you have any like holiday events that you're going to be doing? I have a couple people. There, Jesus. Not paying attention. I'm sorry, you can't even see me. I have a couple people who do lots of tumblers over the holidays. So if you are in that same position and you need like bulk packs of rhinestones, please feel free to reach out to me and I will make that happen for you. Because we don't have, not yet, that is coming soon, like the bulk packages of rhinestones. But I do have bulk packs. I just don't have them listed on the website. So if you are ever find yourself in the need where you need a lot of rhinestones, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I will work with you to get you whatever you need, or I probably already have the bulk packs that you're looking for. So what are we thinking of this one, guys? It's kind of hard to see, so I apologize if I keep moving in and out. I want you guys to be able to see. Oh, I like that. Teresa, stars like confetti. That is awesome. I think that one is a doer. That one's a keeper. Did anyone else? So Morgan Wallen is coming to Tampa in 2024. I think this is crazy that we are now in an era where if we want to go to a concert, we are literally planning almost a whole year in advance to go to these concerts. So Morgan Wallen is coming here in July of 2024. So in order to get his tickets, you had to register for a lottery system to see if you got picked to be in the lottery. And if you were picked, then you had to go back to the website like the day after during a specific time. And again, wait in line, enter your code, and then find your tickets that you wanted in a scurry of thousands of other people being on the website at the same exact time, trying to buy the same exact tickets. And I literally got kicked out like 3 different times. It was crazy. So crazy. I had my tickets, had in my cart. I thought I was going to check out. I get to check out. Nope, kicks me out. Then I have to go back in. Go back in. 3 times I got kicked out. But I just find it so crazy that there is a scurry of people trying to buy tickets for a concert that is not even going to happen for another full year. Insane. Insane. So if you also got tickets to Morgan Wallen where you live, I feel for you. So these were the 2 mixes that we made. I really love, who said that? Teresa. I really love Teresa's idea, stars like confetti. Maybe we'll use that one for this one that has like the more shades of green in it. And then someone else said it, but not intentionally as a name for delicate. I think we could use that for this one, and it kind of has like the softer shades in the reds. And I think I'm going to actually add more white to this because it's a little more red than what I was going for. So there are the 2 mixes that we made. These will be posted on the website tomorrow. And then the person who is going to be our giveaway winner is going to get a pack of each of them. So So the person who is our winner is going to get a pack of each of the new mixes, as well as a compact for them to work as a little project. If you are the winner, all you need to do is go to our website, blingingthings.com, order one of our free patterns, and check out. It notes the checkout. Enter today's date and that you were the Bling Kit winner, and I will get it shipped out to you. You're not required to enter your credit card information. You're not required to buy anything. You can if you want to, but it's not required. If you don't live in the US, though, email me, info@blingingthings.com. I will ask that you pay for shipping just because international shipping is a whole lot more than shipping within the US. So I am going to share my screen and we will see who tonight's winner is. And hopefully it works today. All right, it's there. Are you guys ready? Let's see who today's winner is. And we've actually had a lot of people, a couple people who have won a couple weeks in a row. Look at that. Another person, 2 weeks in a row. Renee, are you still here? Because you are our winner again. Congratulations. So you do have to still be here. So let me know that you are here still, Miss Renee. And if you are, you know the process. We will get it shipped out to you. And if you're not, then I will draw again. So just post if you're here. Oh, there she is. There she is. Congratulations, Renee. Congratulations. So you know the process. I will. You do still have to go and order the free pattern. Just so that I have record of it, even though you won a week before, I still need you to go to the website and order another free pattern. Even if it's the same one that you ordered before, there's like a handful of them. But just go, you do have to place that free pattern order so that I have record of it. We got to keep the tax man happy and all that good stuff. So do you guys have any other questions? Both of these new mixes will be on the website tomorrow. We are in the pre-order for the Bling boxes. Those will ship out on the 1st. The pattern that we had from this month's Bling box, the cancer awareness pattern, this one is available in 3 different sizes. Oh, that is what I forgot. So I included in the boxes, right, that I was going to be making a donation to Stand Up to Cancer for the sales from this month's Bling boxes. So the total of that is $124.80 some cents. So I'm just going to round it up to $150, and I will be making a donation to Stand Up to Cancer. Yeah, Stand Up to Cancer from this month's Bling box in the amount of $150. Thanks to all of you guys supporting us and ordering this month's Bling box, and as well as the pattern sales, like this pattern. I will continue it through the end of the month. If there's any additional, and then I will add to that. I think I will have it covered because I'm just rounding up to 150 anyway. So thank you guys for that. It's because of you that we are able to make that donation as well. So you guys are a part of this donation too. So again, thank you. All right. Anything else? If you guys have questions, I can answer them. So Sabrina, how do you enter the drawing? So all you have to do is anytime that we do a giveaway is I will give you guys a keyword at some point during the live. And you just have to enter that keyword into the comments. And then as you've seen, the streaming service has like a little thing that it uses to help with the giveaway. And it will pick someone from all of the people who entered that keyword. So all you have to do is when I give you guys the keyword, just enter it in the comments, and then you're entered to win. And then if you're picked, if the comment picker picks you, then you are the winner. And then you'll order a free pattern on our website, and then we get it shipped out to you. So, oh, who won? Renee won. She has, so her YouTube name is 3G plus 2, or 3G Kids plus 2. That is Renee, and she was tonight's winner. So congratulations to her. She actually won twice in a row. We have a handful of people that have won twice in a row. So legit, guys, just keep showing up every week, and I guarantee you, like within a few weeks, you will be one of our winners, and you will probably win a couple weeks in a row. So I think almost everybody that, well, not everybody, a handful of people that I've seen here have been our winners in past weeks. So if you're not in our Facebook group, head over there. It is Bling Your Things Rhinestones. If you have questions about projects that you're working on, or you want feedback on something, or you just want to know kind of like what we have going on, other than like the lives, or be reminded of the lives, head over to it's a private group too. So it's like a no judgment free zone. Head over there, join our group. I think we're almost up to 3,000 members, which is crazy to me. So thank you guys for being a part of that. But there's almost 3,000 other people who are like-minded that are there to support you in your journey being a bling artist and answer your questions. Everybody's there to help each other. So if you're not a part of that, go over there. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. I have a handful of like tutorials that I just never posted. If I ever get a minute, those will be posted, but there's a bunch of free tutorials there that you could watch as well. So all of that good stuff. I do every week on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern time is when I do the live tutorials, Sabrina. I think there's been maybe three, 4 times this year that I haven't been able to make it on Thursday because of something that has came up. But every week I am here Thursday, 8 o'clock, showing you guys something. I try to make it something new, something that you guys are going to be using, something that you guys are going to be working on. We do the unboxing of the bling boxes 1 week every month. And then we do tutorials the other weeks out of that. So yes, please join us every Thursday, 8 p.m. on our YouTube channel. We do the lives. So if you guys don't have any questions, I don't think I've seen any. If I missed them, I do apologize. But I will let you guys get off for the evening. And I'll see you again next Thursday. Congrats again, Renee. See you guys next week. Bye.